would ask a question, he would just sigh and tell him or her that there's no point in answering that question because they wouldn't learn anything from the answer. As the teacher started settling into his job, or lack of it, complaints rolled into the main office. However, nothing happened to discipline the teacher. Several students even said that when they went to the reception desk to hand in a complaints form, they watched as the receptionist would lay it onto a large pile of what looked like other complaints forms. There was the sound of a shredder going on in plain sight. After a month of complaints and nothing happening, the entire school population was getting fed up. Even the school bullies were shocked at what was happening and were siding with the other students. They even put a hold on bullying their victims. Then all of a sudden, the entire student population rallied. At first it was a boycott on going to this nightmare teacher's lessons. When the headmaster asked why students weren't going to his lessons and was told why, he wasn't fazed. When nightmare teacher was asked why his students were not going to his lessons, his response was something along the lines of, "They're just idiots that don't want to learn. No point trying to teach them." After another week of boycotting his lessons and nothing happening, the rest of the maths lessons started getting boycotted. This resulted in the other maths teachers asking the nightmare teacher to teach properly but were shrugged off, blaming the students again. After several more days, us students simply raided the nightmare teacher's classroom and moved chairs into other classes where we continued our education the best that we could. Then the nightmare teacher was assigned to patrol during break times. His entitlement and pure prejudice showed yet again. We had a fenced area which we called the tennis courts, but were basically a multi-purpose area for physics education. Well, if some students brought a ball so they could have a quick game of 5-a-side football and the teacher saw that certain students were playing, then he'd kick them off the courts with threats of detention, while saying that they're stealing British sport. Or when students were lined up for the cafeteria, he would move foreign descents to the back of the lines and refuse entry to every student until they moved. Then all of a sudden, at the end of one day, there was a crowd in the staff car park. The next morning, the gossip about the nightmare teacher is